Hello, you all, hello. I usually I don't make bonus eps like this during the premiering season of my podcast, but I'm pretty sure y'all know. Like, it's just, it's too much. Y'all, it's too much. It's too much for me to not talk about, especially emotional wise. And y'all know what I'm about to talk about, the election, the 2024 presidential election. And with everything, since Trump wanted to be in denial about losing, I'm going to be in denial too. So since he wants to be in denial about losing the election, I'm going to be like that too. Since he don't want to admit that he lost his election during 2020, I'm gonna be in denial as well, because I refuse. What that TikTok said, Donald Trump gotta go. How they go? Yeah, Donald Trump gotta go. Kamala Harris is my president. Donald Trump gotta go. Kamala Harris is my president. Bye bye, Trump. Okay, that's how I'm gonna continue to believe. And like I said, to those who voted for him, tells me that not only are you incompetent, but you also support rape. You support sexual assault on women. Because that's how I take it. Since y'all voted for him, that's how I see it. Since y'all voted for the man, y'all support rape. Y'all support sexual assault on women. That's how I see it. Y'all support rape. Y'all support sexual assault on women. And that's disgusting. And it just goes to show you the lack of empathy in this country. And like I said, it cracks me up how the migrants who migrated over here decided to just vote for him. Like, I just don't get it. Were they too traumatized over that they forgot who they were voting for? Or like, I don't get what led to that thinking of voting for somebody that's gonna kick you right out. I'm just trying to put the pieces together. I'm trying to align the stars, like Ariana Grande said in The Boy Is Mine. The stars are aligned. I'm trying to align them together because I'm just trying to understand, in what world did y'all think that what y'all did was smart? I'm just trying to understand it. You got the freaking businesses of everyday goods already making threats to Trump about his tariffs. They already threatening him, telling him if he put tariffs on any business that support everyday goods, they raising the prices higher than they already is. Y'all already think y'all know the economy so well, as though you would have thought that y'all was in the the White House, the way y'all be acting like y'all know the economy and how it works. That's what y'all would have thought. You would have thought y'all was in the White House. Because y'all don't want a black woman in the White House. The stupidity. Y'all would rather let a felon run this country. A racist felon. Someone who talked about effing their own daughter. Like, if they wasn't here, if the child wasn't here, I would do. What type of thinking is that as a parent? I can't with y'all. I can't with this country. And I see why people make the remarks they make about this country, because it is a stupid country. And the man even said it himself years ago, decades ago, that this country is dumb and they'll believe anything. And y'all are. Y'all just proved this man's own insult about y'all. Y'all are. Y'all really are. To the black woman To the black women, we salute. Cause y'all did y'all thing. And what that lady on TikTok said, she had me dying laughing on TikTok. She said, welcome your new mules of justice. White, Asian, Hispanic, Latino, and other. Those are your new mules of justice. If your husband is beating on you to get rid of that baby, thank your new mules of justice. The Hispanic, Latinos, white, other, Asian, thank them. Your new mules of justice. That's cracking me. That cracked me up. And it's so sad. It's so sad that y'all proved this man. Y'all proved this man right. It's really just sad. And it's hilarious. Because when he get to deported, I'ma get to laughing. When them whites keep getting stripped away, I'ma laugh harder. And I know you're like, that's cruel. We already going through this. Why laugh? Well, guess what? You chose it, though. But that's what you chose. Y'all chose it. And obviously not everybody. Okay, not everybody chose. But y'all chose it. And I'm not even gonna sit here and lie, though. I most definitely believe that the election was rigged. Most definitely. Oh, I most definitely believe that. There ain't no way. Ain't no way that man went that quick. I remember I was, because I had fell asleep during the day, so I forgot, because I was already a little nervous, but I fell asleep during the day. I don't remember when the election result coverage exactly started, but I remember waking up, and I think it was like, what? She was in 190 something, and he was already in like 230. I'm like, what? I'm like, come on now. This man done cheated again. He done cheated again. And I don't care what y'all said. That revote needs to happen. He done cheated again. Had to. And when I was listening to her concession speech, I know a lot of people are like, y'all are delusional. Y'all are this and y'all are that. But guess what? At this point, I would rather be delusional than whatever that feeling was on Wednesday. The day after, the day after, whatever day it was, November 6th, 5th. I freaking forgot, but I don't even want to remember that day. Like, you could literally feel the hopelessness in the country. You can literally feel it. Like, it's not even funny. The feeling that was had, it's so hard to explain. It wasn't just sadness. It wasn't just grief. It was a whole nother different level of sadness and grief. Like, and it's not even funny. The weirdest feeling ever. The most depressing feeling ever. And it was so hard to really grasp on what the feeling was, because it wasn't just sadness. It wasn't just grief. It just felt like an emptiness. Just a void of emptiness. And it could be from fear or whatever it was. But we was all feeling. I go on TikTok today. You got Elmo telling me to be calm. And that's how you know. That's how you know, especially as a Gen Z. If you got Elmo from Sesame Street telling you to be calm, relax. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know it's something. And because of the lack of empathy that so many people are showing, talking about scoreboard and haha you and this and that, thinking it's funny, because obviously most likely they probably white, and if they black, they definitely not are black. They are white black, because if you black and you acting like that, thinking that they really care about you when they don't, yeah, you can't be black. Try to make fun, thinking it's funny. And it was so much like an empathy that I had to watch freaking Cubo. I had to watch me some Jane and the Dragon. I had to watch some Rupert. I had to watch some Arthur. I had to I had to watch cartoons because that was like the only way that I could just feel like a little ounce of like peace is like through watching some cartoons. I had to watch some Arthur, and it just, and this is not even me trying to be funny, but I gotta give thanks to Arthur, Buster, Caillou, Francine, Elmo, Jane from Jane and the Dragon, Rupert from Cubo, the elephants from Cubo, I forgot, Babar, I believe is his name, all of them, because that was probably the only amount of time when I was watching those cartoons, that was the only time that I really had some comfort, and that's sad. Even though it was good to watch it because it helped me, it just really did help me, like, it helped me like tone down a lot, and it was definitely a lot peaceful watching those cartoons. A little nostalgic because I feel old, but it helped me a lot. Emotionally, it helped me a lot watching those cartoons. Falling asleep to watching those cartoons. It was the only thing that could give me peace. And even though the feeling is still there, it's definitely not as deep as when it first happened, but it's definitely still there and it's still felt. It's sad. This country is sad. This is like, it's just sad. And it goes to show you just how evil white men are. And like I said, y'all get mad because people cutting people off. Yep. Because in my eyes, as a black man, if you voting for someone who has openly said racist things, you're a racist just like him. Whoever voted him. And if you black and you voted for him, you anti-black. You don't want to be black if you voted for him. That's how I see that. That goes to Amber Rose, Bryce Hall, all of them. Anybody, any influencer that you know that supports him, just know that he's just like him. He believes in the same thing that he believes in. So, we finna get to cutting off people and block people that continue to do that. Because not only does this election just shows you about the world and about the people that's in this country, but it also shows you about the people who are around you and that you least expected. Because I'm glad I ain't followed that many people that support him. I had a couple, but maybe I blocked them after I found out. I ain't follow, so I don't know how that happened with y'all, baby. Because it wasn't that many for me. I was an automatic block. Okay. So, but yeah, if y'all need comfort, watch y'all some cartoons. Watch y'all some cartoons because it helped me a lot. It helped me a lot emotionally, get through a lot. Because like I said, it's too depressing. It's too much. And the people in this country, and it just shows you. It goes to show you that the people around. But the thing is, I can't even really. The only thing that I'm more surprised about, I would say, for me, is the Hispanics. You would think that they would have enough common sense not to vote for the person who don't want them in their country. You would think, but no, they decide to be dumb and just prove even more what Donald Trump said decades ago. That they're dumb. The people in this country are dumb. And he did not lie. That's the one thing he ain't lie about. And that's just sad. And to the women with Roe v. Wade, incredibly sorry. Especially if you in states that is infected by that. Incredibly sorry. But somebody gonna pay that. Like I said, for some reason, during that concession speech, and I know we all felt it. But it doesn't feel, it just, something don't feel right. And I know we all felt that feeling about that concession speech Kamala Harris made. Something don't feel right. That woman is a prosecutor, and she's a black woman. If black women don't give up that easily, their walk off didn't give goodbye. It gave, I got a surprise for y'all. That's what it gave. So, like I said, it ain't January yet. I will continue to have hope. And I would hope that you all do too, for those who have voted for her. I will hope that you do too, even though the feeling does still exist from that day of finding out that projection. That don't mean give up. Still believe. It's like I said, I'm gonna be in denial, even if, and I'm not even gonna say even if, because I just want to wait till January. But that's all I have to say today. I may have more to say, but yeah. So y'all feeling that feeling? Watch y'all some cartoons. It'll help you get through it, because it helped me get through emotionally. And yeah, bye y'all. I just have to say that, like, the feeling, like, and I don't know, like, if this feeling is gonna go away, and I hope it does, but I have a good feeling that it's not. It's insane. Like, the fact that y'all would choose a man who has raped women and essayed them over a black woman, because y'all don't want a black woman to be in the office that bad, is absolutely insane to me. But that just goes to show you this country. And like I said, this definitely makes me look at white people differently. And the sad thing is, it's not all white people. It's not all white people. It may be a good majority of them, but it's not all of them. And it's just, it's sad. It's disappointing. It's very disappointing. And obvious that this country gonna have to learn a big, huge lesson of what happens when you decide to continuously be dumb in your voting. It's stupid. It's pathetic. It's sad, and it's so unfortunate, because, like I said, the black women have showed out, and black men, because I voted for her too. So I know a good majority of us black men did too. It's so sad, and it's so unfortunate, and it's disgusting. But like I said, it goes to show you what type of country. And it doesn't surprise me. This country, no matter what y'all say, will always be bright. And then I forgot that, I don't even know that man's name that said, "Your body, my choice." It goes to show you how absolutely disgusting white men can be, to sit there and say, "Your body, my choice." Babe, I promise you, if the women come up with all different type of sayings, I wouldn't be mad at it. You're my scissors. Okay, come on with all of them. Because that's disgusting. That's past disrespectful. Because at the end of the day, what y'all gonna realize is, I want to see them people that said those disgusting things about women's bodies. I want them to say that to their mom. I want to see if their moms are alive. Absolutely sad and disgusting. It's just so sad. I feel bad for the kids. They gotta be raised in this type of country. The fact that even the people outside the country have more common sense about who should have been president than the people that lives in the country speaks volumes. But it just goes to show you what type of people who are in the country are. Because this is what y'all wanted. Y'all think y'all know so much about the economy. Y'all would have thought y'all would have been running for president. Y'all think y'all know all this. But y'all don't. But hey, at the end of the day, if that's what y'all want, to have a man who rapes women and aids them to be your leader, if that's what you need and want from a leader, go ahead. Y'all can have him. And hey, I wouldn't be mad if that Simpson prophecy come true. I wouldn't be mad. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't oppose to it. You know? I wouldn't oppose to it. I wouldn't be mad. Definitely would be doing the country a big favor. It's just like insanely like it just makes me look at all white people differently. Like and it's not even all white people. It really is. I can't look at the Latinos soon because at the end of the day they're gonna be gone. So the only people that I'm really have to be looking, Hispanics and all that, they're gonna be gone. So the only people that I'm really gonna be looking at is the white people, and I'm gonna be side-eyeing all of them. Because if this election has made clear is that white people should not be trusted, and it's not all of them, but it's like you just can't trust any of them at this point. You just can't. It's impossible. It just goes to question. It just goes to show you what's. And hey, if Biden stepped down, and made her, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I feel like that'd be amazing. Shoot, he resigned this early. He may as well just give it to her. So, I feel like that'll definitely be an amazing, cool thing. But at the end of the day, it's just that it goes to show you the type of people in this country is really sad. It's really disgusting, and it's just appalling. I had to watch cartoons, and it's like the feeling still isn't gone. It still isn't gone. It's still depressing. The hope is still lost, and still had to watch freaking cartoons to really atone on that day, because I was like going through it on the day after. I was trying to find different ways to atone and process everything, and it's just like insane in the membrane. And like I said, I never felt this feeling before over an election. Even when Trump had won the first time, I ain't never felt this type of feeling. Never, ever, ever, ever. Like, you could literally feel the loss of hope. You could literally feel it. And that's what makes it so depressing. And like I said, it's sad. It's so unfortunate. The type of people, but it just goes to show you what type of people we have in this country. It just goes to show you that. It really does show you what type of people you are surrounded by that voted for that man. It goes to show you. And it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. But hey, dog, that's who you wanted to lead, right? That's who you chose to lead, right? That's who y'all want. And then Ariana got snubbed from the Grammys. They obviously and clearly don't like her. Not a surprise. Not a shocker. For Eternal Sunshine. And like I said, I love Taylor Swift. Don't get me wrong. Taylor Swift is an amazing artist. You know, I don't listen to her like that. Like, I got to be in like a mood to listen to Taylor Swift. I'm not going to lie. I got to have like if you know what I mean, like I have to have a certain vibe to want to listen to Taylor Swift. So, the last time I listen to her was like definitely a good 2-3 months ago. The only other way is either through TikTok. Listen to her sounds on TikTok. Other than that, if we talk about listening to music daily, it's definitely not her. The only artist that I've listened to music-wise on a daily is either Ariana Grande or Melanie Martinez. That's the only artist that I've listened to on a daily. It's either Ariana Grande or Melanie Martinez. For Taylor Swift, I gotta be in a lab to listen to her music. be in a certain mood. And in a certain just wavelength to want to hear her music. I don't know about the y'all, but that's just for me. That's for me personally. I gotta be in a certain groove to really want to listen to her music. So, but majority of my music, like if I could show y'all my YouTube music history, the only recommendations, if I'm not getting Melanie Martinez, is Ariana Grande or Melanie Martinez, or like music from the past that like I've forgotten. So yeah, my history is just really Arian Mel. I love that music. And those are two streaming artists that I really listen to on the daily. Lately I've been listening to Constellations by Jade. Definitely a depressing song. That song, when I tell you, when I woke up and I found out that he had became president-elect, oh my goodness, when I tell you, I was listening to that song by Jade, Constellations. That song had me down. From the morning to the whole day, I was listening to that song, and I was just standing in the dark. Like, you would have thought that it was like I was in a movie type thing. Like, I was just standing in the dark, just listening to that song. Like, that's how down I was feeling. I was listening to that song, just like looking, just thinking about life. Like, seriously. But yeah, I usually don't continuously post bonus episodes during like episodes that are already like airing out. But it's times like this that you just got to do that. But I do hope that y'all are okay. I'm about to rewatch WandaVision and Agatha all along. I need some emotional strength right now. And I know WandaVision is a little bit depressing, but seeing Wanda and her kids in Westview from the beginning will make me happy again, even though I have to see the depressing part in Agatha all along. But still, I just need to start all over, get that 2021 vibe going again, because I need that right now. Or maybe I should watch Abbott Elementary, because I need to catch up. But yeah, I just want to thank you all for listening in to today's bonus. How many? I think I missed. Oh man, I gotta get catched up. I've been so depressed. I forgot. Abbott Elementary was dropping episodes. Shoot, usually I'll be watching Abbott back to back, but because I've been just so down in the dumps, I couldn't really like do that. But let me get it playing. But yeah, thank y'all for listening in. I do hope that y'all day get better. Like I said, I'm trying to get better myself, but it's hard. It's hard out here, y'all. It's hard. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't expect the feeling to last this long. This is a week going into another week. It should have ended that week, but it hasn't. So I'm just praying, hoping, and I just need the feeling to just dissipate for a couple of days. But yeah, thank you all for listening in, and bye-bye, y'all. So, hello, y'all. This is day, I don't even know. Just to give y'all a little FYI, I've been doing these, finishing these parts of the episode like day by day. So I just stopped recording, and then on another day, started recording again because I just needed a break from, what was going on. I'm pretty sure y'all can tell based off how like choppy it is. If it sounded like I went from like one thing to another, that's why. So yeah, but I don't know, y'all know how I feel. For those people who are mad that their family members are cutting them off because of their political beliefs, you can't get mad at that. At the end of the day, it's called having morals. If you voted for something that let me just put it like this. America had, what did Kamala Harris say? That y'all can choose to go forward or to go back. Y'all chose to go back. And y'all had two of the most easiest options. A person who is willing to fight for this country, and then you have another who is obviously wanting to tear the country down. And because of y'all limited brain, thinking that y'all know so much about Kamala's gonna start a war, Kamala's gonna do this, as though you know her brain, as though you know her intelligence. Last time I checked, she served in all three forms of government. Senate, from the Senate, the Rep, Attorney General. Y'all think y'all know more than her? Like, it baffles me. Y'all had a clear choice. And y'all chose oppression over freedom. And you got the nerve to get mad about, or sad, or, oh, my family left me, oh, you got all these white people talking about, oh, my family did this, and my family stopped talking, and my family stopped thinking. Oh, well, too bad, because your family has more common sense than you do. Two of the most clearest options, and y'all chose to go back. And it's hilarious because this country is just like, everybody outside the country say this country is the most stupid, and they are. People in here are stupid. Y'all are stupid. And then it cracks me up how Republicans want to say, oh, they're so dramatic. But these the same people who stormed the Capitol. They're like, you really gonna think we gonna forget? Every time y'all say that, I'm gonna bring it up. Who was the ones who stormed the Capitol? Smudging doo-doo on the walls and doing all that. Who was doing that? And while we choose to suffer through social media and making this video and making that, y'all got the nerve to talk about us? Well, look at y'all. What did y'all do? Man, I cannot. It's hilarious. But at the end of the day, because it's more than obvious that this man done cheated. It don't even take a rocket scientist a blind man can see that this man cheated as much as stuff. And Putin making him look like an absolute fool. Talk about something he's obligated to help us after what they've done to help him. Oh my gosh. If this man ain't dropping hints, he guys will just tell us himself already. You got freaking the duty to warn letter from a Republican urging Kamala to retract her concession speech and fully launch on an investigation. And let's be for real. I already believe she's doing that, if I'm being honest, because the girl is a prosecutor. So I wouldn't even be surprised if she's already working on it secretly. Because I know for a fact I know for a fact because she already said that she loves Gen Z. She know Gen Z gonna put stuff together. But I know for a fact that she already know. Because a blind person could see that this man cheated. As much as stuff has come out on him after this election, come on now. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. And I know for a fact that woman is working behind the scenes. But all I'm going to do is, whatever happens. It just cracks me up how people want to cry because of the fact that your family want to cut you off because of a stupid choice that you decided to make. It just cracks me up. Because I do the same thing. I wish somebody in my family would have voted for him. Baby, you ain't my blood. We made sure the same blood, but baby, we not blood at that moment. But yeah, I just needed to vent that because these past few days have been, and I started recording this up, I believe, last week, like the day after, like 2 days after the election, because I just needed time to process emotionally, and I'm still not done. grieving. But something most definitely is going to happen to Trump. Because like I said, it's more than obvious that the man cheated. It does not take a rocket scientist to figure out that he cheated. It doesn't. You got freaking Republicans going crazy. And it's hilarious, see. Because y'all the ones that voted for him. The minorities, it baffles me. The ones who came from across the border voted for him. And it's like, what is they teaching y'all? Like, what's going on? What is wrong with these people's brains? Like, had the clearest option. But hey, like I said, it's more than obvious that this man done cheated. Because like I said, after Putin made that statement saying that he owes him basically for helping him, for however he helped him, man, he did something. And it seemed like every day more and more stuff just keep coming out. And every day it just get worse and worse. Well, like I said, I'm just looking forward to it coming out because, like I said, it's more than obvious that this man done cheated. It don't take no rocket scientist to figure out that this man cheated. It's just not that hard to see that this man cheated. And I'm looking forward to it coming out. Man, am I looking forward to it coming out. This country is just, man. That's what happens when you live in the States of America, because it ain't the United. We ain't united at this moment, baby. And like I said, keep y'all eyes open. African Americans who have common sense and voted for Kamala Harris. Keep your eyes open around the white people that you hanging around with. And to those who are listening, don't take it into offense. But that just happens when you live in a country with a history that this country has. Just keep your eyes open around when you're around them. Because, like I said, they ain't to be trusted at this moment. No offense. I know all white people not racist, but you can never know. Thank y'all for listening in. And, yeah. I just can't wait for this stuff to come out on Trump. Because, like I said, it's more than obvious that this man done cheated. And, yeah. Just watch out some cartoons. Watch y'all some Netflix. Watch whatever y'all need to watch to comfort yourselves during this time. When I tell you November, I just don't get it. Like, the summer was amazing. We had Love Island USA. I mean, that was in July? Then we had August, the reunion of Love Island. September got here, the debate. It was the debate in September. We was all laughing how she was clowning him and just going in. October came, rallying up. Then November. And the thing is, in the beginning, it was a smooth couple of days in the first week. In the first couple of days of the week. Then we land on November the 5th. And that's when the month, that's what marked the most depressing month in the history, the most depressing November in the history of Novembers. Like, it's really insane. It really is. I never knew this much depression could be stacked in one month. Y'all might as well cancel Black History Month, because I'm not gonna lie, us African Americans been taking blow after blow. Like, it's not even freaking funny at this point. It's really for real. Like, Black History Month needs to be canceled. Mike Tyson lost. Sky Jackson. It's just, it's too much. It's too much going on. It's not supposed to be this much news in the 1 month. Then you got Trump picking, it's like he closing his eyes, just picking random people on his team, just picking randoms. Picked a Fox News TV host. Like, I can't. I really can't. Like, this month has been just, it's been too much. It's been too much. And it seems like in the news, it just gets worse and worse every day. But all you can do is believe and not pray. I mean, and just, like I said, this gonna come out. Cause it's getting dark, y'all. It's getting dark. What Kamala said in his speech, in the darkest of times, that's when we gotta shine bright. It's getting dark. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to shine. But like I said, I'm just gonna continue to wait. Because day by day it gets worse and worse. But like I said, it's gonna come out because for a fact he cheated. It's for a fact. There ain't no if, and, or buts about it. And Putin is a little snitch. Because he said he keep hinting at it too. Like, he keep doing it. He's setting that man up. But, like Kamala said, you think he on your side. But he really not. And he never was. But I'm just hoping that it comes out sooner than later. Because like I said, it's more than obvious that this man done cheated. It's more than obvious. But thank y'all for listening in. Hope you enjoyed the app. Whew. And yeah. Bye-bye, y'all. Okay, you guys. It is November 25th. I originally started filming this episode, I believe, 3 days after the election. And so, yeah, today, I don't know. It's just been weird. And disappointing and unfortunately embarrassing, especially while other countries talk crap about how the people of its own country chose the supremacists over freedom. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's degrading and disgusting. And it's just like, it's so embarrassing, if not like anything else, besides anything else, it's more so embarrassing. And it goes to show you the level of misogyny and racism that people like to deny, especially white people. I was just watching, a matter of fact, as we're talking about something, I was just watching my favorite show on Netflix, Dear White People. Definitely was getting me through a lot emotionally in terms of my anger phase, because it's a little bit still on a rampant. I don't know. It's such a disappointment This country is such a disappointment. I had a person telling me, as a black person, that the N-word shouldn't be used in general because of the history. And I had to go back and forth with that person, like telling them, who are you as a white person to tell me as an African American about a word that we chose to turn around and turn into a slang for our community? And have the nerve to argue that, okay, well, people can say the N with the GGA and don't have to say the ER, but with the intent of endearment. And I'm like, no. I'm like, it doesn't matter if they're saying it with the intent of endearment or not. That word coming out of a white man's mouth will always symbolize, especially out of a white man's mouth, it will always symbolize how white people will always be above us and black people will always be below them, beneath them. Matter of fact, if anything, it would just show how they basically just own us, is to put it even into more broad terms. So that's why it's not wanted to be heard, or it's completely taboo when it comes to the Caucasian community. And whether you don't like it or not, that's just how it is. Just like a certain community doesn't prefer the F slur. Well, that's their community. If that's what they don't prefer to be used, they don't prefer that to be used. It's a derogatory term. Now, if they choose to turn that into a slang, into however they want to turn it into, guess what? That's their choice. It's their community. Let them do that. But why say a word invented for that community to degrade them out of that oppressor's mouth? And no matter what type of oppressor it is, if it's homophobic, transphobic, racism, racist, whatever, it's just common sense. It cracks me up how white people think they can get so sensitive about saying that word when the reason it exists was because of your people who chose to use that word to dehumanize us and make it and turn it into a symbol of letting us know that you own us. No. We have every single right to be offended and feel offended and emotionally be offended. And if you think that we should not, just shows you what type of person you are. If you think us as African Americans are not allowed to feel or be offended by that word, it cracks me up. And that shouldn't even be a debate at all in general. It's just, it's like every day, like, no, and it cracks me up because June, July, August, September, October, October was a little rocky, September, October, we lost Liam. That was really devastating. And then his service was in November, which was even more depressing. I mean, it was just like the mood. And don't even get me started on Wicked, because that movie was depressing the end. So it's been nothing but tears and tears and tears and tears. I mean, that was, for a little bit, it was tears of happiness and here and there, and then tears of sadness and stuff like that. But, like, still, it was some tears of sadness in this most depressing month. Like, that's one thing I have to say about November. I just don't understand how June, July, August, man, the Love Island days were beautiful. We get to September, that debate happened, Kamala slammed them. October, everything was cool. And then November, mental health took a plummeted hit to the ground. It's too much. This month has been, it's been insane. But like I said, just incredibly disappointed in this country. So incredibly disappointed. And like I said, every day it is just like people constantly keep talking about us, making fun of us in this country, and it's embarrassing. Because I guarantee you, if other countries was allowed to vote for our president, he would not be in office. It's insane how the people outside this country have more common sense than those inside its own country who live in it. Whew. So you better, okay, JB, let him know. JB, you better stand. Come on, shoot. Charlie Kirk is like, oh man. This is just like so depressing, man. I've been listening to like a lot of Melanie Martinez. You know, another thing that's been really helping me, you know, I love me some Melanie. I'm just saying, just love it. But listening to some, what was that? I was listening to Moons. I was listening to really everything from the Portals album. I was listening to, what was I listening to? Nah, Sweater Weather is depressing. I mean, not depressing, but it's like nostalgia, and I'm not in a nostalgia feeling type thing today. This country is something else. The Electoral College is something else, man. Cause it's too good for me. And now when I tell you, this has been one weird it's just been one weird man. I mean, I was listening to Pity Party. I was throwing myself a pity party. I was like, it was just too much going on, man. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I mean, I do understand the people. I mean, it just goes to show you how sad this country is. And it cracks me up how Republicans think this is a joke. Like, they think this is a game. And it cracks me up how, like I said before, we have to suffer in silence, but they get to storm the Capitol. Now, let us do that. Especially letting black folks do that. They're going to jail for life. Okay, let's be clear on that. Not any black folks, they going to jail. While But Republicans get to storm the Capitol and go scot-free. Nothing ever happened. Smudging things on the walls and doing all that. And it's just a slap on the wrist. And then you got Trump, who the law doesn't apply to him, obviously. And it's like, it's insane. Man. But I gotta give it up to Biden now for appointing those those black justices. Man, Biden is slick. He said, "Oh, you really thought he was gonna be without putting up a fight?" Like, come on now. Oh man. Mm-mm-mm. I've just been like really just thinking and just wondering and thinking. If not, wondering, I'm just trying to understand. The means behind just coping with this month, because it's been one weird month. It's been one, and it seems like every day in the news, it just gets worse and worse, and people just, especially outside this country, laughing at us, making fun of this country, and it's just like, it's so embarrassing. Oh man, I just, it feels like we're oceans apart. It's just, it's feels like we're all And then it's like every time like I go to TikTok and then I see them making them sad edits and comments, it's like it brings the mood like down. I hate that. But oh, I think I'm losing my voice. I think it's just insane that it's so. Wondering what. Well, I just want to say thank you all for listening in. I guess I would say just keep hope. And despite it all, because I know this has been a very saddening month, but just don't let it get the best of you like it has to me, because it really has. And I was really hoping that like the feeling would just go away. And I'm not gonna lie, even though it hasn't, I would definitely say that like it's it's just I'm trying to find a way to just move past it. But I'm not gonna lie, it's been very it's been very, very, very challenging, obviously, emotionally. But you just gotta try and, like I said, watch Dear White People, the Netflix show. It'll get you through. Watch that, because, cartoons will get me by, but Dear White People will get you through it. But thank you for listening in. Hope you enjoyed the and yeah, bye-bye, y'all.